Hi everybody, welcome to my new channel. I will be doing mathematics from grade 10 to grade 12 on all different levels, reteaching and reinforcing and moving into more difficult examples for those of you who need it. And I hope that you will find something very beneficial from what we are about to do. Let's get started. This worksheet is going to involve special angles, cofunctions, and your cast diagram, and then we'll move on to revolutions as well. What you should be noticing is 240, 120, and 315 are not in the first quadrant. So we're going to use our cast diagram, and we're going to break these down into acute angles. So 240 is in the third, so it is 180 plus 60. Tan in 120 is tan in the second, so that is 180 minus 60. And then minus 2. 315 is sine in the fourth quadrant, which is 360 minus 45. And cos of 45 we don't have to do anything with. So what we have done is use the correct formulas to pick up acute angles. Right, the next line. That is sine in the third, that is tan in the second, that is sine in the fourth, so watch out for picking up negative signs. So sine in the third is negative, and then we drop the formula and we just use the acute angle equivalent. Right, tan in the second is negative, and it becomes tan of 60, which is the equivalent. Right, then minus 2. Sine in the fourth is negative sine, so it's going to be sine of 45, but it's going to change this to a plus because of that over there, the sine of 45, and then cos of 45 is in the first quadrant already. Right, from here we're going to now pick up our special angles. So sine of 60 is negative root 3 on 2. Tan of 60 is negative root 3 on 1. Bring down the plus 2 times. Sine of 45 is root 2 on 2. And cos of 45, root 2 on 2, which you may notice are cofunctions. Right, so what we are left with here is 3 on 2 plus all of that comes to 1, because root 2 times root 2 it cancels with 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top cancels with 2 on the bottom, and we are left with 5 on 2. Please notice that this bracket here must add back to the 240 degrees. Right, we're first going to look at tan of negative 45, which has a shortcut. So let's just have a look over here. 45 degrees would always go up from the x-axis at 45 degrees, and we'd be in the first quadrant. If I did negative 45 degrees, I would go in the other direction to negative 45, which lands in the fourth quadrant. So shortcut, tan of a negative acute angle is fourth quadrant. Right, the next thing is 270, having a look over here on the diagram, 270 is between quadrants. It has its own coordinates. Sine would be negative 2 on 2, which is negative 1. Right, and then we're going to add a subtract a full revolution from there, which will give us 210, which brings us back into the circle, and we're going to add 2 revolutions, which is 720, and that will give us 120. Right, so tan of negative 45 will just be negative tan of 45 because it's 4th quadrant. Sine at 270 is going to be negative 1. Cos of 210, we need the cast diagram. 210 will be 180 plus 30. And sine of 120 will be sine of 180 minus 60. Right. Negative tan of 45 is negative 1. Multiply those two signs together and you'll get negative 1. Cos in the third is negative, so it's negative cos of 30. And sine in the second is positive, so it's sine of 60 degrees. Right, so what we have here is negative 2. Cos of 30 degrees is root 2 on 2 with the negative here. And sine of 60 degrees, cos of 30 is root 3 on 2. Sine of 60 is root 3 on 2, which gives us positive, because the negatives cancel, 2 on. Root 3 times root 3 is 3 on 4. Tip and times, and you will get a final answer of 8 on 3. That's it, and I hope you found this lesson very helpful. Please subscribe to get regular updates on future videos, and leave a like and a comment. And if there's something in particular you'd like me to cover, please let me know. And please share with anybody out there who you think would find these lessons beneficial.